an assistant professor in computer science and engineering department at Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. Today we are going to see the ambiguity in inheritance in C++. So, learning outcomes. At the end of this session, students will be able to understand the ambiguity in inheritance. So, definition. So, basically what is meant by ambiguity? Already we have seen multiple inheritance in our previous videos. If you don't know the multiple inheritance, then I'll strongly recommend you to please watch multiple inheritance video. So now, ambiguity can be occurred in using the multiple inheritance when a function with the same name occurs in more than one base class. Okay? Means what? One child class has a more than one base classes. That is nothing but the multiple inheritance. And the problem is what? This child class is inheriting the properties of both the classes. Okay? And let's consider, and both base classes, parent classes, has the same function, call it as a, let's say, display. Okay? And when your child class calls the display function, then compiler will get confused. So which function should I call? Because both the parent classes have the same function. Then which one should we call? That is nothing but the ambiguity. So let's see the example. So here we'll have class A, and we are going to define the display function as a public. Okay? And see here, this display function or method is going to simply print cout class A. Okay? And now in the same way what we'll do, we'll create one more class called as a B. Okay? And public, and this class has a same function called it as a display, and it is going to print class B on the console. See, now if we look at this code, what we are getting, this is the class A and this is the specifier that publicly we are going to call this method. Means what? This display method is accessible outside the class, right? Means if any class will inherit the properties of class A, then that class is going to access this display function. Fine. In the same way, we'll have the class B, and again we have make the public to this function, and this function is going to print the class B. Means this function method is going to be accessible outside the class, right? Means what? If there is any child class who is going to inherit the properties of class B, then that class is again able to access the display function. That is fine, no problem, not at all, right? But now let's see. Here we'll have class C, and this class C has its own method, call it as a view. Okay? And this view is going to call this display function. And the thing is what? This display function or this class has inherited the properties of class A and class B. Fine. Then what we'll do, see in the main function what we have done. Simply here we have created the object of class C, right? And here I am going to call C dot display, right? Now this C object belongs to the class C, and this class C has inherited the properties of A and B, and this A and B has the same function. Here it has a display function and here it has a display function, and now we are going to call it as a C dot display, right? Now here tell me which function it should call then, or is it possible to remove this ambiguity? Because here this situation we can call it as ambiguity, because compiler is getting confused. Which one should I call? Right? So this is the problem. So is it possible to resolve this ambiguity? So think and write. Think. Yes. Is it possible to remove the ambiguity? This is the question, right? And here answer is yes. We can resolve this ambiguity. Let's see how to do that. See. So the above issue can be resolved by using the class name resolution operator with the function. Right? Means in the above example, the derived class code can be rewritten as, let's see, means what it is going to say, means what, this ambiguity can be possible to resolve this issue by specifying the scope resolution operator, right? Means what, how, see here, this class C has a public A and public B, right? And now here this view has a class, right? So now let's see here. Now this function wants to call the function of display function of class A, right? So now here we'll use this scope resolution operator. Means what? Calling the display function of the class A. Means what? What it will do here, when we'll specify a scope resolution operator display, then this method is going to call this display function. Are you getting my point? Okay. So here in the same way, B scope resolution operator then display. Now this statement again will call the display function of class B, right? So this is the way by which we can resolve the problem of ambiguity. Hope everyone will understand the meaning of ambiguity and why we are getting the ambiguity and how to resolve this ambiguity problem from our application. This can be possible with the help of this scope resolution operator. This is very important, guys. Okay. So now if we'll think, this multiple inheritance is available in the other languages? No. In Java we do not have any multiple inheritance. When we'll see Java, at that time we'll see how we are going to implement that one. Okay. Now references, object oriented programming with C++. We are referred from the 7th edition E. Balguruswamy. This is one of the best book we can refer. Thank you. Thank you very much.